Mitch from Lynn Haven. He has a question about evidence. Mitch, you can go ahead with that question now.
Thank you. I'm under the impression that defense and prosecution are supposed to share evidence when it's uncovered. And you made reference earlier to the difference between the way a trial unfolds in real life versus the way it does on television. Yet on TV, I often see in these dramas a surprise witness sprung by one side on the other. How close is that to true?
Well, Mitch, it's a great question, and the first part of it is, yes, you want to share your evidence with the other side. A lot of times that by withholding information from, like if we were the plaintiff and withholding it from the defense side, it doesn't do our client any favors. It doesn't do anybody any good to withhold any type of information that might ultimately get the case resolved and help the person get on with their life and get them compensated for their damages. You know, as far as on the criminal side, James, you know, we see these dramas on television where, you know, My Cousin Vinny, somebody comes in and just busts open the door and you know, it's a surprise witness. But, you know, as much as the defendant doesn't have to testify, as important as that is, how important is it that you want to share your information with the prosecution, whether or not it harms your client or not?
Well, you definitely want to sit there and disclose it, because the judge may not allow you to call that witness if it came in at the last minute, and especially if you knew about that witness. Now, I've had clients in the past that probably are not the most cooperative clients. You have some clients that are give you more information than you need sometimes, and some that you're really dragging information out of. So if a client all of a sudden says at the last minute, well, there was this other person that was there, you know, John Smith was there too, and it's like, well, why didn't you tell me this in the very beginning? So then you disclose that, and then the judge could sit there and exclude it. Most of the time, the judge would allow that last minute, or a continuance would result in that, if you're actually at the trial phase, in order to give either side that benefit. You know, the state seems to get a little bit more of a break, because I've had judges tell me, oh, you can just go out and talk to the witness in the hallway to find out what they're going to say at that point in time. And the law allows that.
It's honestly a great question from Mitch.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking that.
Thanks a lot, John.
Yeah,
well, TV's misleading, Courtney.
It is. Listen, I knew all my law when I was a little kid from Legally Blonde, and that was totally not right. So.
Great movie to watch. Great
movie, but not factual.
Watch that before you go to law school.
Definitely
Totally prepares you.
Definitely, all the way.
It's downhill from there.